Howdy, folks. It's Howie here again. Going to be looking at some more autographs and sketches and fun things I found, but I have some art to show off. Yes, it's flexing. I'm not going to say it's not. And I have something that will totally impress Billy Joe McGravy. But starting with a litho I have. My dad gave it to me. It's by Carl Barks. It's a Donald Duck-esque type piece. And yes, down here we see it is signed by Carl Barks. He didn't know who Carl Barks was. Didn't know what he got me. He just knew I liked comics and thought this would be fun. It's cool. But behind it, I have placed an original page from JLA 7 Caskets from Dan Brenton. I know Billy Joe will love this. I bought this because I'm a Superman nut. And we have page, what is it? I'm looking at page 13 from the book. Original page, Riddler Payton. And I bought it because I love Superman. So we're going to go down. We see Superman breaking into a wall of a cave. Down, and that's it. That's the panel I bought it for. Look at those eyes. So blue. Dan's signature eyebrow curves. And shows up at whatever's happening. This is the page he painted for the book. No one else has this. I mean, there's thousands, millions of pages out there, but I have this one. That's the original art. I got it framed. On the back, it's autographed. It means a lot to me. Anyways, I'll show you some more autographs and things, but yeah, that's one piece of my real art, real important stuff. Okay, let's get on to it. Okay, folks. Yeah, you saw a couple art pieces I own. And I know this series is a heavy flex, and I don't like it being a flex. I want it to be enjoy what I do with me, or have done. So we're on book 3 of my drawing and collection. So book 3, we have the cover. I did not like that sketchbook. Had to get rid of it. Well, I didn't get rid of it. I saved it, but couldn't use it anymore. I wanted to get a real book-ish. It has a spiral bind up here, so it wouldn't break apart like the others do. And while at cons, I got everything signed. We have over here an email that looks to be, yeah, Kelly Jones gave me his email so we could converse. I don't think we ever did. I doubt that's really his email anymore, so I don't mind it being out there. And signed on the front of the book is John Romita in 99, John Romita Jr. in 2000. I think that's kind of cool. Not a big John Romita Jr. fan, but John Romita. Wow. And inside, there are so many autographs, I don't know who they all are. Ron Lim, love him. A Shadow type autograph. Steve Lieber, love him. That Hawkman. That's beautiful. Gil Kane. Holy shit, I got Gil Kane. Might not know who he is. He's a Golden Age artist. Len Wein again. Art Adams again. Steve Stephen again. Okay, we have something to talk about here. I met him, huh? Julie Swartz. Julie Swartz is a Golden Age artist. When I talk about the Golden Age, we're not going to get very far into this book, I don't think. When I talk about Golden Age, it's the 40s and 50s of comic books. He was a big name. And in 1970, he became the editor of Superman for DC Comics. And if you know George Senda, he was gonna be a writer for DC Comics in 1972, because the editor of DC Comics was gonna meet him at a convention and hire him. Well, the editor at that time was Julie Swartz. He never was at that convention. And George never met him. I met him. I met him multiple times. I have other stories about meeting Julie Swartz, so I might tell you in the future, but let's look at more of this. I really like that Silver Surfer by Rob Man. We have McGray. I've shown him before. I love that stuff. That Catwoman's so cute. No one here that spicy again. Nothing here that is like amazing. Joe Staton, that Batman's really nice. Ain't nothing here that I have a whole lot to say about. It's just fun to look at. Okay, one more page. I'm trying to do this one way. Oh my God. We got something here that's fun. That's so fun to me. Well, that's cool. To Greg Bet. Oh, I doxed myself again. Dear goodness. Yeah, that's my real name. To Greg Best Peter David. He is, yeah, that's the Peter David that, if you know him as a writer, he's good. Good writer. But for me, down here we see Devin Grayson with a little bat. Now, this story always makes me laugh. I was dating someone at the time. She lived in New York. I lived in California. I live in Nevada now. But, and it was very serious. We're going to live together. But she did not, she was not able to make it out here because of reasons, and they're not private, but that was reasons. Had nothing to do with us. Anyhow, we played a game one time. She decided to initiate it. That whole who would you do if you could list where you name celebrities, and she came up with Keanu Reeves. Gosh, I forget who else was on it, but they were all, super celebrities. And I threw mine out with the first name on the list was Devin Grayson. she is a comic writer that's very cute. And right away she turned and said, "No fair, you're cheating. Get out of here." I'm like, "What?" She goes, "You know her. You've met her. That's a possibility. You can't put that on the list." It's like, but, but it's the one I would. It was, I don't know. Is that funny or not? I don't know. I thought it was. Okay, that's dumb. It wasn't funny. Let's look at another page. Ooh. Bill Morris. Itchy and Scratchy with the head cut off. And Jill Medley doing her thing. I don't know. I think it's funny. I mean, how do you play that game and all of a sudden someone says, you know, "I would do John Wayne." It's like, you've done John Wayne. Or whatever. Oh, there he is. Tom Yeats again. I've shown him before. He loves doing that Zora. That's a good piece. I don't know who that is, but that's a good little drawing too. And we've got, oh my God. We got Derek Robinson again, who I have told you about. I knew him. This is Space Beaver, and he said to Craig. That's not me. Then, like I said, I'm not like other people who say I know people. I've met people. They recognize me, and we don't know each other. So he would say to Craig. I mean, I think that's actually better than getting my name right. Oh, this is fun. What do we have here? Some fun stuff. One of my favorites again, Steve Lieber. That is, what's her name from Whiteout? Oh God, I can't remember her name, and I have some. I love that book. That's Steve Lieber. You've heard that name so many times here. I love him. Do not know who did that, Harley. It's nice. And this is kind of special. That's Wendy Pym and, oh, I forget her husband's name, but this is an ElfQuest piece here. Don't know if you know ElfQuest. It's a kind of an indie comic about elves, of course. Elf here. Yeah, pretty fun. The pennies are kind of okay. Do we have anything here special? Well, a Flash. That's cool with the lines. Not sure who did that. It's just Alex Ross. He's kind of known. Oh. Sam and Max. There's a game called Sam and Max. He did that. This guy again. He always throws that weird face in and does stuff. God, I wish I remembered who he was. Is that Mark Waid? Yeah, it is. Mark Waid. He wrote Flash. He's a writer. Really good one. That's funny. Little Pikachu. See it? I don't know who did that. That's cute. Pikachu and their name's Steve Jones. Again, don't know all these people. It was a long time ago. I just asked anyone, want to sign this? He did. Did a nice Batman piece. Oh, dear. Billy Joe's gonna blow. We have another Barrington piece. Got to turn this the right way. There it is. It's from Nocturnals. Look at that. Like I said, I've known the man. He did not give me that original art piece. I purchased it. This was free. Anyways, okay. I love it. I really do. Oh, those are some good times to me. And that sucked. Sorry about that. My tripod is not cooperating. So we will not do a whole lot more of this. Oh my goodness. Paul Dini. Look at that. Cute. Not positive who gave me that Boba Fett, but I love it. And Shazam. Yeah, Captain Marvel, it says. I don't know who that was. Yeah, it's really nice. Really well done. And let's finish this up with a Wolverine. And not too sure who did this at all. And to me, well, it's an autograph. Not gonna say it's a beautiful piece, and not gonna say it's bad. Again, we have some sketch pieces here. Nothing much to see. I know this thing's thick, so I can go a couple more pages. Okay, this is good. Cheers to Greg, WonderCon 1997 from Lee Mars. She's actually kind of a name. She's more of an editor and whatnot. Kind of a big deal behind the scenes. So it's kind of cool. What's this? I don't know who did that. Okay, that's cool. I don't know who that was. Let's go one more. Oh, I've seen him in another book. Another indie that does a devil guy. Let's get something decent before we call this quits. These guys we've seen before. Nothing special. I think I see something special coming up. And here we go. This is kind of good. Mike Carlin doing Superman. Mike Carlin, who I've mentioned, is a Superman editor. I like him. Nice guy, and he can't draw, but he loves Superman. A little more brainy here. This is beautiful. I think it's from an unknown. Archie, do you need to see the pictures? You do, don't you? Show everyone what you're looking at. There he is. He had to come up here. Anyway, when I saw her doing this, it was really beautiful. She sketched it out, inked it, erased, and then, Arch, come on. Come on. Sorry. That happens sometimes. I have a cat that has to visit me. And then the way she did these was she was taking her pen and flicking it. And I mean, I don't know. She's not a famous person or anything, but watching this being created was really fun to watch the flick. You know, she take the tip, boom, and she. Oh, it was really neat. Mark Williams, I've mentioned before. He's passed. I am not sure who this is, but it is a totally cool Vampirella piece. And turns the other way, but that's cool too. How long do we want this to be? A Starman artist. Robbins? No, it's not Robbins. I'm not sure who. I know that's a Starman symbol. There's one thing that would be so fun to hit in here, but I like that one where he's a minimalist artist. So, anyways, yes, I do dig both these pieces. They're unpublished artists, but such beautiful art. Really worth looking at. Oh. Again, unpublished, that I know of. That's some fun stuff. So nice of them. And ooh, we're gonna hit something good. We're gonna hit a couple things really good. Let's turn this now, okay? I also got this. And that sucked right now. Sorry. We're looking at this together in real time. So what happens, happens. And that happened. Okay. Jesus fucking crap. Mr. Freeze. Keep it cool. What a sweet piece that is. And he says he's the same writer from Animaniacs. Look at that down there. But that's... Oh. And this, I love Kristen Dwyer, who has done a few pieces for me. He did a Last Sun. It was a what if book. What if Superman landed on Apokolips? And he wrote it, or drew it, I should say. Kal-El, Last Son of Apokolips. And he drew this for me. What? I mean, this was just, I asked for his autograph. Look at that. Karen Dwyer. Such a cool dude, too. Met him many more times. I really like him, but I think that's cool. That's a good piece. Okay. I'm going to go sideways on this one because the whole turning it's hard. Did you ever watch The Real World? In San Francisco, there was Judd Winnick. He actually was a comic strip artist. He did do comics, but he was a comic strip artist. This was his character, Frumpy the Clown. And yeah, that's Judd Winnick from The Real World. And again, I've told you, I am a huge Kelly Jones fan. This is just a pen, a ballpoint pen. Look what this guy did. It's Kelly Jones doing Batman. Took him maybe 5 minutes. Look at this. Look at it. With just a ballpoint pen. Blows me away. And I always loved every minute I spent talking to him. Such a nice guy. McGray. I know who he is. I don't know why he's in there all the time. Oh, another Don Rosa. And I do not know. I like it though. It's a very nice Deadpool. Another Captain America. A Batman. All known names. I think that's from him. He was a Deadpool artist. That Batman is very nice. There's nothing here that's not nice. If you just write your name, I was thrilled. I still would be. Oh, but this. I love this. This gal, Jill Thompson, she wrote Fairy Godmother. It's a children's book, but when she wrote in my book here, my sketchbook, it was all done in crayon because that's how her book was done. So I just love this piece because it's all crayons and you know, who sits there with a box of crayons to autograph things? Only her. And that's cute. I mean, you know, a pen and ink and a box of crayons and you do art. That's different. Very, very fun. Very, very fun. Okay, that is based on Books of Magic. I think he was the artist. And we get to this. Now, this is special. I'm not sure who did this. I've said many times that I will, when I go for commissions at times, I'll have an idea. But it's not huge. I'll just say, at the time I was dating a girl that loved Little Mermaid. I love Superman. So all I wanted were commissions of Superman and Little Mermaid. And this one by someone. They just grabbed my book and did it free. I would usually pay. And you will see those eventually. So I would like, and so it's kryptonite clamshells, Superman, there's a Little Mermaid, fish. So that's the idea. And when they'd say, what do you want me to do? I said, I don't care. I really don't. I want you to do you. And that's what they did in one. Yeah, like that. To me, that's kind of a special piece. I mean, there's differences between special pieces and valuable pieces. And that's a valuable piece. That's Bruce Timm. Bruce Timm doing Batman. Wow. I love that. Honestly, I don't know. Can't say I don't like it. I don't know. This is funny. Not sure who did this. Girl offhand. I like this. I asked a writer for an autograph, and he wrote, "Why writers don't draw," and drew a Superman and a Batman symbol that suck. I like that. Like that a lot. It's Dan Raspler. Not positive. That is Dan Raspler. I have a long story about him. Not sure if it's worth telling. I like that. Dragon Wing is here. I missed that one. Kind of a cute piece. Again, not published. Nobody, but you know, that's what she gave me. Dan Raspler. He wrote a book called Young Heroes in Love. I love that book. And I used to do some figure mashups, figure bashing, whatever you call it. And I took some figures and I made all the characters from that book. It's a very unknown book. And I made them all. And I saw him at WonderCon in Oakland, California. Told him I loved his book. He was an editor, but he did one book. That was it. I loved the book. And told him. And the next day I went back and brought all the figures I made. And he's like, "These are amazing. You did my book?" I go, "Yeah, I love it. Next time you're in New York, come in, give me a call. I'll give you a tour of the DC offices." Well, at the time I had a girlfriend in New York, and I went to New York a lot. So I was in New York. I called him up. I said, "Can I go tour these?" He said, "Of course." And I went in and I toured the DC offices and saw everything, all the editors, all the stuff there. It was really cool. I guess it's not a great story, but a great moment for me. What do we have here? Daredevil by... Not sure. Love it. It's Daredevil. You know I love Daredevil. Not sure again. I kind of know who that is. Nice piece. And again, this book is oriented strangely. Again, not sure. Sorry. I should be able to tell you who everyone is, but I can't. And again, none. To Greg and Amy. Sorry. I'm going to have to dox my ex-girl. Her name was Amy. And again, not sure. Yes. We're going to get through this book. It's going to be a longer video, but we'll get through this and we'll look at some commissions I've had for the next one. Beautiful Wonder Woman. Look at that. Look at it. Oh my goodness. Wonder Woman. That's a High and Lois character. It was probably him. And nope, don't know who it is. It's cute. And yes, I know who this next one is. To me, it's another big get. I have different big gets than people, but this is Evan Dorkin. Doubt you've read it. Doubt you know what it is. It's Milk and Cheese by Evan Dorkin. Such a fun book. Milk and Cheese. I love Milk and Cheese. God, I have to do a Milk and Cheese video someday. They are angry, anamorphic, a carton of milk and a chunk of cheese. It's the funniest thing ever, and that's just what it is. I mean, I don't know. I doubt you know who it is, but I love that book. I love this piece. And here we go. One that's, we all know who this is. It's turned sideways, of course, because of how the book is oriented, and turned the other way. We have two people autographing this page. One, I handed it to him, and all he wrote was, "I can't draw," and the signature is Kevin Smith. Yeah, I met him at a convention and said hi. That's it. I don't know him. I couldn't call him on the phone, but yeah, Kevin Smith. That's kind of a name. And then up here we have a guy I do know and met and have called on the phone, Jim Mafood. He says, well, I can draw, and he drew Kevin Smith as Silent Bob because he was the artist on the Jay and Silent Bob and the Clerks comics and all that. And Jim Mafood is one of the coolest guys I know. I love Jim Mafood as an artist and a person. Sweet guy. True story, I was at a convention called APE, the Alternative Press Expo, APE. And I had a really bad cold. I was sick. I should not have gone out, but I wanted to go to it. I was walking around, and I think I got around it once and said, oh, I don't feel good. I got to go home. And I went home. The next convention showed up, which was several months later. And I walked up to Jim Mafood and said, hey, dude, how you doing? He goes, what, are you still talking to me? Yeah, of course. He goes, I called out to you at APE, and you didn't even look at me. I goes, I'm sorry, dude. I was so sick, I didn't even hear anything. I shouldn't have been there. He goes, oh, I thought you were pissed at me for some reason. So, I don't know. Stupid, but yeah, that's my level of celebrity meet and greets. I do not know who did this Captain America piece. Kind of sweet. Oh, I have to cover this. You can't know my name. Not sure who did that. I like it. Oh, I forget who did that. I love that Wolverine. It's nice. And we're hitting the end. It's an Evil Ernie piece. Very good. And that's the end of my sketchbooks from conventions. I do have commissions and other art to show you if you care. And this went kind of long. I apologize, but it was fun for me. I hope it was fun for you. Night.